Hello, my name is Friedrich Schwandt. I'm the CEO and founder of Statista. As 2022, which was an extremely challenging year for the world on many levels, comes to an end, I would like to take the moment to thank you as our clients for your continued support. To add some value to our season's greetings, you will meet 5 of our Statista colleagues in this video. Each of them has chosen a data set that they like to recommend to you. I'd be happy if the one or the other piece finds your interest. I look forward to our continued partnership in 2023 and wish you a healthy and happy new year.
您好，我是 Statista 的资深研究员钟丽莲，负责大中华市场的互联网、媒体及广告行业。From virtual events to remote working and learning, the COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated the metaverse development. Despite China's crypto ban, Chinese tech giants are hopping on the metaverse trend. Here, I'd like to highlight our dossier plus, Building the Chinese Metaverse, which explains how the market is currently formulated along with its outlook. This report is particularly useful to our clients who are looking for the latest tech and consumer trends in China. For example, page 21 shows Tencent is way ahead of Huawei in the metaverse race. You can also see the rise of virtual humans on page 36, and the usage of VR among Chinese consumers on page 41. In general, this report will help you understand how ready is China for the next digital revolution.
I'm Sandeep from Statista, and I'm the sales manager for India. The reduction of greenhouse gas emissions is a core goal of many countries worldwide, as transportation accounts for roughly 30% of global greenhouse gas emissions. There is an increasingly higher demand for greener and smarter mobility solutions. That's why I'd like to highlight our report, The Digital Economy Compass Smart Mobility, which can help you to better understand the past, present, and future of mobility and its connection with smart cities. On page 9, you can see how electric vehicles compare against the entire life cycle of petrol and diesel cars regarding CO2 emissions. This is reflected in data from 2020 and forecasts for 2030. Moreover, you can view the share of electric vehicle sales by vehicle category and country on page 12. This report also serves as a guide into the future of mobility with topics such as autonomous driving, air mobility, and smart cities, and provides explanation about current key players and existing primary barriers. I believe this is a well-structured report which clearly explains the current smart mobility market, the challenges that it faces, and how it will evolve in the future.
こんにちは。私はクライン・カタリナです。私はスタティスタのリサーチャーとして日本のエネルギーと環境を中心に研究しています。よろしくお願いいたします。Climate change, energy insecurity, and high electricity costs have become pressing environmental issues worldwide. Japan seeks to solve these by becoming carbon neutral by 2050. Today, I would like to introduce you to my dossier plus on Japan's road to carbon neutrality, which gives a detailed overview of Japan's decarbonization plans. If we have a look at the report together, you can see an outline of Japan's current energy situation on page 8 and its priority green growth sectors on page 14. The graphic on page 23 shows that solar and wind energy are forecast to dominate the market by 2030. This report is also helpful if you would like to know about how further innovations in the field of green technologies offer opportunities for Japan to combine climate protection measures with economic growth. Last but not least, the report will give you an assessment of how realistic Japan's net zero plan is.
안녕하세요. 저는 스태티스타 이상미 매니저입니다. Hi, I'm Sangmi from Statista. So I have been always curious about how consumers behave differently based on their demographics, such as age, nationality, or even where they live. For those of you who are curious-minded too, I'd like to highlight our consumer and brand reports. As an example, I have here Galaxy Tab owners in Korea and iPad owners in Korea. By comparing the two reports, we can see how the age groups of consumers who purchase the most iPad and Galaxy Tabs are different. We can also see the different lifestyles, education levels, and attitude toward the other consumer electronics. You can also check out how Korean iPad owners are different from the consumers in Germany, the United States, and around the world. I believe these reports can be helpful for you if you're interested in learning more about global consumers.
Xin chào, tôi là Minh Ngọc đến từ Statista. Tôi làm việc trong team Đông Nam Á với tư cách là chuyên gia cho Việt Nam. Hi, I'm Mini from Statista. I work in the Southeast Asia team as a researcher for Vietnam. As a new hotspot for innovation and technology development, Southeast Asia is now home to one of the highest number of startup unicorns in the world. And within this region, Vietnam is considered the next startup hub to watch out for. And that's why I would like to recommend our report, Tech Startups in Vietnam, as a highlight from this year. I find this report particularly relevant to our clients who are fascinated by the fast-growing digital economy and also the entrepreneurship activities in Vietnam. In this report, you'll find out how the internet economy and the connected population give rise to the startup sector in the country. What's more, you will get to know the 4 Vietnamese unicorns that are currently the market leaders of the fintech, the blockchain game and online communication segments. All in all, I believe it is a good read for anyone who is looking to learn more about the innovations that are shaping a digital Vietnam.